Today, I'm going to show you a complete beginner's guide of the Whoop. I'm going to show you some of my favorite tips, tricks, and hidden features allowing you to leave this video as a Whoop expert. Let's get started. So you can see on the front of the packaging here, we have an image of the device itself, and then it lets us know what's included. We've got hardware, a super knit band, and a battery pack. On the side here, it lets us know all of the various different features that are available on here. We can unlock sleep, strain, recovery, respiratory rate, blood oxygen, heart rate variability, max heart rate, average heart rate, skin temperature, calories, coaching, journaling, activities, goals, potential well-being, and yourself. And then on the very back here, it lets us know that a 12-month membership is included. It's got some more stats about this particular hardware model, like the information for the SKU and barcodes. And then you can wear it 24/7. It's wireless charging and it's waterproof. So there's nothing on the ends there. That's on the Whoop packaging. Let's go ahead and peel this sticker off and dive right in and see what we have inside the box here. So there's another sticker on the other end. We can go ahead and peel that off. So we peel both stickers off and this box should slide right out now. There we go. So we can see here we're presented with another sticker or a piece of tape that's holding the box together. It says Whoop on the very front of it. We'll go ahead and rip this tape off. Just rips off like that. And we lift up and we're presented with our Whoop 4.0 setup guide and the Whoop at the very bottom here. It says lift, so we can go ahead and lift it up and put it on the table there. We've got the setup guide. We can go ahead and lift this component up right here. Charge before use, it lets us know. And then we've also got a little cable to plug up to the charger. So there's a USB-C end on here. We'll go ahead and insert that in, and then you plug the other end into your wall adapter or your computer to charge the Whoop. And now we can go ahead and undo this. It lets us know to download the application on the App Store or Google Play. And it lets us know all the different steps to get started with the Whoop. It lets us know what's included. We've got a battery pack, the 4.0 device, the super knit band, and charging cable. So that's everything that's included there. A very nice quick start guide and setup guide here that they provided with us. Maybe even got some stuff on the back here. That's awesome. So we can open the clasp, wear it, adjust the band, check battery, charge pack, charge Whoop, and then pair. So it wants us to go ahead and plug this up before we actually use it. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to put this on the charger, charge it up for a little bit, and then once it's got some charge, we'll go ahead and set it up for the very first time. So we'll be right back in a moment. Alright, we have successfully charged our Whoop device here. I'm going to show you how you attach it to this battery pack. You plug in your charging cable to the USB-C connection there, and then you plug the other end into the wall. Now, your Whoop charges wirelessly using this battery pack here. You just slide it in. You can see we slid it in here. I can go ahead and slide it out just like that. So it wirelessly charges your device by sliding it in this way. So you just slide it in like that and it starts charging, and then you slide it out like that. So really cool mechanism that they've created right there to wirelessly charge your Whoop device. You just flip the battery pack over and you insert the top of the Whoop to it, and that way you can charge your device. So you just slide it out just like that. In order to put on the Whoop band, you pull up on this top strap and it unbuckles itself just like that, and it allows you to go ahead and slide the band on, and you want the sensors to be facing your wrist there, and then you just simply reattach this loop by lifting it up just like this. You can see it attaches itself and you slide it on just like that. So that's how you put on the Whoop. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to take it off. You just pull up there, it unbuckles, and then you remove it. So you do have to unbuckle it in order to put it on and off, and then you just rebuckle it that way. And if you want to plop it on the charger, you can. So in order to go ahead and put this device on, you're going to go ahead and pull the top strap from the bottom strap, and it will unbuckle itself just like that. And you are good to go. You'll slide the sensors that are right here on the very bottom, onto the top of your wrist. And then you will rebuckle the loop just by pushing the component right back on top, and it tightens the strap, as you can see there. So it makes it really tight, and you're good to go, and you just put it on just like that. So that's how you put on the loop. Let's go ahead and pair this loop with our phone. So take out your phone and go ahead to the App Store, and you'll go search for Whoop. And after you find Whoop, we've got Whoop Performance Optimization right here. I'll go ahead and press the Get button. I'll authorize with Face ID, and I'll download this application to my phone. This application is how I'm going to monitor all of my stats that the Whoop connects to and monitors. So all the data that's collected on the Whoop will be sent over Bluetooth and Wi-Fi over to our Whoop application, and we'll be able to monitor that data. So we can unlock our best with Whoop, understand our sleep, recovery, and strain, and get recommendations for optimal performance, get personalized answer to your health and fitness questions, learn how your behaviors affect your health, adjust sleep and exercise based off your cycle, monitor and manage your stress, quantify the impact of your strength training. So we've got various different options there that allow the Whoop to monitor all of our health metrics there. So we've downloaded this successfully. I'm going to go ahead and open it up for the very first time and go through the setup process and what this looks like. So it wants us to know if it can use Bluetooth devices. So that's how it accesses and finds the Whoop. So we'll go ahead and hit allow. And you've got two options here. I have a Whoop device, or I do not have a Whoop device. If you don't have one, it's going to take you through steps of learning how to get one, but we already have one. So I'm going to go ahead and select the blue section that says I have a Whoop device. Next up, we'll need to create an account in order to set up our Whoop. Welcome to Whoop. First, let's set up your device. So I'm going to go ahead and press get started. You saw earlier how to set up the strap, how you unbuckle it, and then you are able to put on the Whoop device after you open the clasps, and then you put it on, and then you can adjust the band tightness. Your band should feel snug but comfortable. You can adjust the tightness by opening the clasp and pulling the loose ends of the band. And then you can check your battery level on the side here. There's a nice little LED indicator that lets us know. And then we can learn how to charge. We review charging because we charged it first in order to set it up. So you charge your battery pack with the included cable. All right, so we are good to go there. Our device is ready to be paired. We'll press this green button that says pair device. So I inserted the Whoop into the charging battery pack right here, and the LED indicator light came on. It's blue and it's now being detected. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it out of that pack. We can see now that the Whoop is turned on. It's blinking white and blue, letting us know that this is in Bluetooth pairing mode. And then our application is ready to be paired right here. I can choose a device. I've got the Whoop right here, so I'll go ahead and tap it to pair. So now it's connecting and pairing. It asks me if I want to pair it with my iPhone. I'll go ahead and press the pair button, and it's connecting. And just like that, we are good to go. We have successfully connected our Whoop device. So let's go ahead and continue. All right, so I've successfully created a Whoop account and logged in. I entered my name, my email address. You can upload a photo, and then next it allows you to subscribe to the yearly or monthly subscription. They give you 12 months for free, but it is required to put down a credit card in order to continue that subscription after those first 12 months, and then you can cancel it at any time. So now we're on step 4, and it asks about how Apple Health integration. So we can connect it to Apple Health, and it'll allow us to sync recovery, strain, sleep metrics, and have a more personalized and enhanced experience. So I can share the additional health and nutrition data to help Whoop research and develop new features. So I'll go ahead and I'll hit the connect button. And now these are all the different options that you can turn on or off that will be embedded, and it'll allow Whoop to read active energy, blood oxygen, heart rate, respiratory rate, resting heart rate, sleep, and workouts. and then it'll allow them to read here. And when this one says write, so it'll allow Whoop to write and save data to these areas, and then it will allow Whoop to read all the different data options here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on all and hit allow, and that will allow us to go on to step 5, where it wants us to select our birthday. So I'm going to go ahead and select my birthday off camera here, and I'll enter in my birth month, my birth date, and my birth year, and then I'll hit next. Next up, it wants us to enter your height and your weight. So you can use different scales here, the imperial or metric scale. And all you have to do is just select which one you want. I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera here. So I'll select my height, and I will select my weight. And then I'll go ahead and hit next. Next up, step 7 of 9, you want to choose your gender. So you got female, male, or non-binary, or I prefer not to choose. I'll go ahead and select male, and then we'll hit next. Now it wants us to know and confirm the statements to continue using Whoop. You consent to the processing of data concerning my health in the United States, and you accept Whoop's privacy policy and terms of use. So we'll go ahead and select those. They're mandatory in order to use, and we'll hit the next button. And now we are all good to go. We can set up our Whoop device. So it's got a nice little loading animation screen here, and we can give up to 3 friends a Whoop free trial to get them started and get codes. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this. Next up, step 9 of 9 is push notification. Whoop sends you push notifications to let you know when it's the best time to go to sleep, when there's an activity to review, or when there's news from your teammates. So you can hit the green next button, and you can either don't allow or allow. I'm interested in allowing it and seeing what kind of notifications we get to monitor my health. Next up is how can we coach you? Get personalized insights and feedback to help you reach your goals. It takes about 2 minutes to set up. Let's go ahead and go get started and see how we can set this up. So it asks us, what is our goal? We can be healthier, improve fitness, or optimize performance. I'm going to go ahead and select, I want to be more active and physically fit, and then I'll go ahead and hit next. So it says, let's make that happen. Track your fitness levels and monitor key health metrics daily. Get valuable insights on how to be more physically fit and active. Next, it talks about strain, recovery, and sleep. It lets us know how Whoop works and how it coaches us with those 3 pillars. Next up is the first strain. Healthy sleep is essential, so sleep is the foundation of the 3 pillars and a key part of living a healthier lifestyle. How often do you get a good night's sleep? I'm going to say 4 out of 5. Now it wants us to know, how would you like to improve your sleep? I definitely want to fall asleep faster. I get enough sleep and let's see, stay asleep through the night. So I'll go ahead and select that. Next up, we can optimize our sleep. So 45% of members also tend to sleep well. Nightly bedtime reminders, sleep coaching for active or stressful days, and insights on how to improve your sleep quality and consistency. We'll go ahead and hit next. The next pillar here is recovery. Recovery measures your body's readiness to perform. Recovery indicates how prepared your body and mind are to take on exercise and stress each day. I'll hit the next, and it lets us know that recovery has to understand your body and what it needs. The higher your recovery, the more you can achieve to reach your health and fitness goals. I'll go ahead and hit next. How often do you take time to rest and recover when you're tired or stressed? I'll go ahead and say 3. Next, get guidance on when to slow down. Guidance on when to go slower or prioritize active recovery. Tips on how to recover and improve your stress levels throughout the day. Strain. Strain measures how hard your body works. It auto-detects your activities and calculates your strain. So really cool features that they've got embedded here. We can get the optimal amount of exercise for your goal. Strain goals tell you how much you need to exercise to be healthy, stay physically fit, or push yourself without overtraining. How often, or it says, how would you rate your current fitness? I'll rate it a 3. It's pretty average. And I'll hit next. How would you like to improve your fitness? Avoid overtraining and boost recovery, make time to exercise consistently, push myself harder during workouts, or try different and new workouts. I think I'm going to say, I can select more than one. This is great. So I'm going to make time to exercise consistently and push myself harder during workouts. So next up is stay active and boost fitness. You can track your progress and fitness over time by monitoring your resting heart rate. Get recommendations on when to push yourself and when to take it easy to avoid overtraining. We can hit the green next button, and it says, how do you usually stay active? You've got the most popular options like box fitness, cycling, functional fitness, running, weightlifting, and then all the various different options that they have here. I'm going to go ahead and type in walking. That's how I stay active. And then I'll hit next. And now my goals have been saved, so you will receive personalized coaching. Check your inbox. We just sent you an email with some sleep recovery and training tips. That's really cool. And I'll hit the green continue button, and I am on the home page, the main page of the application. So right now there's no data because I have not worn this. So I'm going to go spend the next couple of days using my Whoop and collecting some data. And then after I've collected some data, I'm going to come back and analyze it with you together. So we've successfully set up the Whoop. Now it's time to go ahead and charge it up and put it on. Check out today's sponsor, Rakuten, where you can get a $30 bonus today when you sign up using the link in the description, appfind.org/Rakuten. You can shop at your favorite stores with over 3,500 stores to check out, and you install the plugin, create an account on Rakuten, and earn cash back today. It's really cool that you can come here and get paid to shop, and of course you can earn your $30 bonus today using the link in the description. This helps out the AppFind channel a lot, so check out today's sponsor, Rakuten, using the link appfind.org/Rakuten. I've been wearing my Whoop fitness band for a few days now, and I want to show you a few things that I've learned and how it's tracked my health over time. The first thing that I want to share with you is that this Whoop band is designed to be worn 24/7. Even while you're sleeping, so it can track your sleep and during your workouts when you're awake during the day. Now, you may wonder, like, how do you wear it 24/7? Is it waterproof? The answer is yes, it is waterproof. So you can quickly shower with it, you can quickly go underwater, but it's not, you can't stay underwater for a long time, and you can't, completely submerge it underwater for hours. It's temporarily waterproof. So it's not going to hurt if it splashes a little water on it, or if it's temporarily in water, but I wouldn't, stick it underwater for a very long period of time. Now, another cool thing about the Whoop fitness band here is that the battery is sealed. So when you do come in contact with water, it's not going to hurt the battery. It's not going to damage the electronics. And the battery is designed to be charged while you're wearing it. And that all happens with the Power Bank, the power pack here that we checked out during the unboxing of this Whoop fitness band. So after you charge it up for the first time, anytime it drops below 30%, you're going to want to slide over your power brick that comes in the box with it. You plug this power brick up into the wall, you keep it charged, it turns red when it is charging, and then when it is fully charged, this LED light turns green. And when it's green, it's fully designed to charge your Whoop fitness band while you're wearing it. All you have to do is just slide the fitness component over the power brick right there, and it starts charging wirelessly. And you can continue wearing your Whoop fitness band and you're good to go while it charges. So it knows that it's charging right now, and it still calculates all of your stats while it's charging the fitness band. And then when you're back up to 100 or you're back over 50%, all you have to do is just slide the battery pack off just like that, and you are good to go. You've got your Whoop fitness band fully charged, and you no longer have to wear the battery pack. But I think this is some clever engineering, because you want to know, when you're in high stress moments, or when you had great meditation moments, or when you are walking, and you can collect all of that data without it disrupting needing to be charged. If I was to have to take this off to charge it, then it would no longer be collecting that health data. So I think it's really cool the way they've engineered this to where I can wear my Whoop fitness band, I can charge the battery pack, and when the battery pack is fully charged, I can wirelessly charge the Whoop just by sliding it on to the top of the fitness band, and it wirelessly charges from the battery pack to the fitness band without me ever taking the fitness band off, and I'm always collecting data, and I'm always good to go. It's great, and it is water resistant and good, so it's not going to hurt if I hop in the shower and take a quick shower and wash my band, wash and then hop out, and then, you know, if water splashes on it, it's not going to be the end of the day for the electronics because they're all sealed here. So this is how you wirelessly charge your Whoop band, and I think this is one of the coolest pieces of engineering. You just slide the battery pack on and off in order to wirelessly charge it. You keep your band on, and it continues to collect information and data about you inside of its electronics compartment. So that's one thing that I've learned over the past few days, and I've not even had to charge it every day. I've charged it about once to get it, you know, about over 50% to set it up, and then I charged it using the battery pack to 100% once. And these last, you know, 4 days that I've been using it or so, it's not died yet. So you can go 2 to 3 days without it going under 30%, depending on how active and you know, how much you use it. You know, if you are doing longer, extensive exercise moments, you may get less battery power off of your Whoop device than I did. But that's at least from my personal experience over the last couple of days. So now let's take a look at the Whoop application and see what that looks like. Here I have Whoop on my phone. I'm going to go ahead and open up the Whoop application. I'm going to tap the left side here, the home, and I'm going to tap it so we go all the way up to the top. And right now, I'm going to divide this up into a few sections. We can look at the top right where we can see my Whoop. I've got 36% battery. I can slide over that battery booster to charge it. I can go ahead and tap on that, and I can get more advanced details about it. I can broadcast my heart rate to compatible apps and devices. I can see how my battery percentage is in a nice little graph right here, or a bar. You know, it's in yellow right now. And then there's also an advanced tab where I can pair a device, unpair the device. If I was to get a new Whoop, I can pair a brand new one to my app right here, or I can unpair it. I can do a firmware check, I can reboot the device, or I can erase device data. And it tells me all about my firmware information and device ID there. So that's inside of the battery settings there. I just tap on the battery. I'm going to go ahead and press this X button, and it will take me right back to my home page. So you can access all of your battery details in the top right here just by tapping the battery section right there at the top. Now, your Whoop app is broken down into days. You can see right now at the top here, I have my today view where I can see the 3 pillars that they have. It gives me an overview of sleep, recovery, and strain. And I've got a nice little graph here that shows my recovery at 41%, my HRV at 35, my sleep at 100, and my strain at 4.9. And it's got strain recommendations. When your recovery score is calibrated tomorrow, you'll start receiving daily strain recommendations. These let you know what your body is capable of each day. So it does take about 5 to 6 days before you can get a fully calibrated, calibrated score here for recovery. So you do have to wear it consistently for 4 to 5 days, maybe even a week, before you can fully use the app and it can start recommending things to you. So I think that's highly important that you wear it consistently. It can't be something that you wear for an hour, take off, and then use the next day for maybe 30 minutes. In order for this application to work in the Whoop to give you its full benefits, you have to wear this consistently. You have to wear it night and day over time so it can calculate as much data as it possibly can to give you the best scores between sleep, recovery, and strain. So I can go ahead and hit the check mark here. So it says, what impacts recovery? You may see a red recovery if you are sick or overtraining. Lifestyle factors like alcohol, hydration, or diet can lower recovery. Get personalized recovery starting tomorrow. So I'll go ahead and hit that off, and we're all set. So I can come over here, I can see today's activities. Today's activities, I did a nice little walk. He gave me a 4.8 score there. And sleep, I got 8 hours and 25 minutes of sleep. So I can see there. I can go ahead and tap on these todays. I'm going to expand them a little bit though, and you'll see in detail what this looks like. So it gives you a beautiful graph here that we can check out. We can see, I got to bed around 11:25. And it shows me, the sleep right here that I have from 11:24, 11:25, all the way over to 8 a.m. It shows that recovery percentage at 41%, my walk that I did at 4.8, and my strain at 4.9. So it has a comprehensive overview right here of all of that data between me sleeping, me having a recovery, and me doing some exercise in the morning, and now where we are today. I can hit the back button and see what it looked like on Wednesday, July 10th. You can see my sleep. I got about 7 hours and 34 minutes starting around 12:18 a.m. and that lasted all the way to shortly around 9 a.m. I did a nice little walk, and it even included a little 5-second meditation in there that we got just from resting and laying down. So you can see a full graph here. My strain there was 5.4. I can press this magnifying glass to get into a bigger view here and see more detail of this graph, so we can see exactly, you know, what the stats look like. You can see my heart rate, what it was while I was walking versus what I was when I was normally sleeping or normally awake. So you can see all the good details that we have right here. It shows you, if I minimize it, the full picture. So really exciting data that they've allowed us to check out here inside of the Whoop application. I'm going to go ahead and press the X button. It's going to take us right back to our home page where we can check out some other details inside the app. So we looked at walking. We look at today's activities as an overview. If I tap on walking, it'll give me an overview of walking just itself. I wore my Apple Watch, so it was able to collect that data. And now it says active recovery. You spent 29 minutes at the 50 to 60% of your max HR. This is 2 minutes more than you typically spend in this HR zone during walking. So a little help from Whoop Coach there. I can see, you know, what my heart rate was and what it looked like, my beats per minute. I can click and drag around there and it shows me exactly at what time. You know, this was at 10:19 a.m. My beats per minute was 108, 109, and I can keep scrolling and seeing what that is over time, just like that. So a nice little graph. And then they also have the duration right here for about 30 minutes and 36 seconds. And then my typical range. So this was just a walk. It wasn't anything too intensive. And it's very interesting. So we managed to be able to stay around zone 1 and zone 2 inside of our categories right here, but they've got various different zones: zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, zone 5, and you have multiple zones. So if my heart rate was to cross into zone 3, we would be able to see that. In zone 4, the more intensive I work out and the more beats per minute my heart beats, the higher the zone is. But since I just did a normal walk, it wasn't anything too intensive, so I stayed into the lower zones there. But if I went on a run, I'd probably be hitting around zone 3 or zone 4, depending on how hard I run. And this is probably one of the coolest things that you can see with the Whoop metrics here, is that over time, you can track your fitness, you can track how far you're pushing yourself, and it can even remind you to either slow down or to push yourself harder if it doesn't think that you're going all the way. So we've got some key statistics at the very bottom here. I burned 75 calories in this. My average heart rate was 101 beats per minute. My max heart rate was 113, and the duration was 13 minutes and 36 seconds. So this is an overview of the walking workout. And one thing I do have to say about this fitness band, the best part about it is there's no screen and I don't have to start a workout. All you have to do is just start walking and it automatically detects that you're walking. I can hit the 3 dots here. I can edit some of the data, or I can delete it. I'm going to hit cancel and press the X and head right back to the home screen here. But going back to my previous point, there's no screen on this. You don't say, hey, I'm going to start a workout, compared to something like an Apple Watch where you have to physically go start a workout in order for it to start tracking your metrics. Well, this has incredible technology built in to where it automatically detects that you're walking. It automatically detects that you're having meditation. It automatically detects that you're running, and then it logs that automatically without you having to click on something or tell it to. So we can even come in here, same for sleep tracking. I don't have to set a bedtime, for myself. This sleep tracking is really smart. It kind of coaches you and lets you know when you should sleep. It could even wake you up after you've gotten your best sleep. We'll dive into that later, but the main point I want to talk about right now is that it does it automatically. All you have to do is just wear it and it will track your sleep automatically. It will track your workouts automatically. Let's go ahead and dive into sleep. So I'll tap onto sleep here and we can see that I got 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours and 25 minutes. That's up from 8 hours and 8 minutes. There, about 3 hours and 20 minutes of that was restorative sleep, and it says 17% of your time in bed was spent in REM sleep. This is an optimal amount for healthy adults. And just like we did with the beats per minute for my heart rate, I can go ahead and scan the sleep. beats per minute and see how I was feeling while I was asleep. Just scan across here, and wherever I stop, it shows me the time in the top left and the beats per minute. So really cool that the graph is also on the sleep workouts, or this is not a workout, but the sleep metrics, just like the workout screen that we saw during the walking activity earlier. So I've got a full graph here, my beats per minute for working out, or again, this is sleep, so very similar metrics here. No matter whether you're looking at a workout screen or you're looking at your sleep screen, you can track your beats per minute for your heart rate, and this of course has the graph from 11:24 p.m. all the way over to 8:54 p.m. So some really cool stuff here. Now, instead of zones, since we're not pushing ourselves and trying to get a higher heart rate into sleep, instead they have typical ranges from REM sleep, SWS, deep sleep, light sleep, and awake. So I can come over here, I can tap on this, I can get even more detail and see exactly when I was in these various different modes here, whether I was awake, light sleep, SWS, deep sleep, or REM sleep. So really cool software that they have right here that shows me. It even has the time here, how long I was in that. So I was in light sleep for about 5 hours and 5 minutes. I was in awake for about 55 minutes, and SWS deep sleep 1 hour and 44 minutes, and REM sleep about 17% at 1 hour and 36. Today's video is sponsored by a children's book titled Enough, a Best Self-Adventure. You can purchase this book using the Amazon link in the comments and description below. This is perfect if you have kids or if you have family members and you want them to live their happiest childhood. You can check out Enough, a Best Self-Adventure using the Amazon link in the description below. You can see the incredible illustrations alongside of the text here. So you can go ahead and check out this book titled Enough, a Best Self-Adventure, perfect for young children, in the description below, and purchase your very own copy today. And at the very bottom here, we have our metrics. So our metrics, we've got sleep metrics. So I've got my wake events, where it's about 1.6 per hour. And then I've got the efficiency, which is about 90%, and my respiratory heart rate, which is about 13.8. So I can go ahead and tap on these and learn a bit more about these key metrics right here. Respiratory rate, the amount of breaths you take per minute while at rest, is a general indicator of cardiovascular fitness. Changes in your rate may reveal potential illness or injuries. Your respiratory rate range will calibrate after logging 4 sleeps within 30 days. Each day, your sleep details will show you if your respiratory rate is in or out of the expected range. The efficiency, right now it's at normal. Sleep efficiency is the percentage of the time you spend in bed actually asleep. Practice healthy sleep hygiene to reduce disturbance and time awake. And then wake events. We've got normal. It's normal to wake up for brief periods in the night, though you may not remember them. Wake events can regularly add up to 1 hour of lost sleep per night. So cool sleep metrics that they've got at the very bottom of the screen right here for us, and I think it's really cool. Now they've got the 3 dots at the top here. We can go ahead and delete or edit. I'm going to go ahead and hit the X on the left, and then we'll be taken right back to our home screen. So we can see right here it is tracking our first week. We've logged 3 sleeps so far, and then of course when we log 7, we'll have a full week of Whoop. I can go over here and ask the Whoop coach with AI. And right now it says powered by advanced AI. Ask questions about your data, learn about the science of Whoop, and get actionable tips. Please avoid sharing personal or sensitive details. So we'll press got it, and I can start a new conversation. Tap on the message bubble with the plus icon in the conversations to start a new thread. This will keep your chat history organized. Got it. So I can go ahead and view the chat history, tap on the message bubble icon in the top right corner to access your chat history and delete old conversations. Got it. Ask Whoop anything. Select the suggested prompt or ask Whoop coaching things like, how can I improve my HRV? Provide feedback on messages using thumbs up or thumbs down. So it's cool that they've embedded AI right into the application with Whoop Coach, and it's a part of your membership. So getting personalized coaching, Whoop Coach works with third-party large language models, partners to offer personalized coaching using your anonymized Whoop metrics. You can always edit your data preferences from the settings. So keep in mind this may share some of your anonymized data with their large language model partners, and you can modify those in the settings. So just say got it, And I can finally start using the Whoop Coach, which is currently in beta. So here we've got what would we like to explore today? I can say something like, what is sleep consistency? Tell me more about sleep debt. What is sleep performance, or tips to improve focus? I'm going to say, how can I wake up with more energy, and send that off. And we'll see what the Whoop Coach that's currently in beta says. Here are some tips to wake up feeling more energized. Stick to a consistent wake up time. Try to wake up at the same time every day, even on the weekends. Get morning sunlight. Natural light between 7 and 11 a.m. helps regulate your circadian rhythm and boost alertness. Hydrate. Drink a glass of water first thing in the morning to rehydrate and boost mental performance. Avoid the snooze button. Snoozing can make you feel groggier. Get up when your alarm goes off. Create a morning routine. Small habits like stretching, a warm shower, or a light breakfast can set a positive tone for your day. Your recommended sleep schedule suggests getting in bed by 12:15 a.m. and waking up by 9 a.m. to meet your sleep need of 7 hours and 44 minutes. This can help you wake up refreshed. So we can see that we got some LMM responses of these are the most popular tips in order to successfully, have a good routine in the morning and to wake up. And then it used some of my data from me sleeping over the past couple of days. It wants me to go to bed before 12 or around 12:15 a.m. and then get about 7 hours and 44 minutes of sleep and wake up at 9 a.m. So interesting how I was able to use my data in order to create a custom response for how I can wake up with more energy in the morning. So that is Whoop Coach. And of course, this is in beta. They've got some more options right here that I can ask, like how can I improve my sleep quality? What impact does hydration have on energy levels? Can you suggest morning exercises for energy, and more? So really cool options that we've got right there for the Whoop Coach. Ask Whoop anything. Really cool that they've embedded AI into this incredible software platform. So I can scroll down, I can see some other key statistics like HRV, my sleep performance, my calories burned. Another big part about Whoop is stress monitor. It lets you know when you are most stressed. Most of the time spent was in the low stress zone. You entered the high stress zone 9 times with a total duration of 49 minutes. So you're good to go there. And it lets you know, it'll send you a push notification like you're in the high stress zone right now. So I really appreciated those notifications, and it lets you know when you can, decompress or do breathing exercises or feel better to be less stressed. We've got strain and recovery. So we can see all of our various different scores here for strain and recovery. And it's got, all the little graphs, this blue graph and this white one. We've got like our sleep strain, or let's go up and look at the top, our strain number in blue. So strain number 3.2 the other day, and right now it's at a 4.9. And then our recovery percentages in white. So recovery percentages in white and our strain in blue. And it shows this on this graph per day. It shows what the day is. So really cool information that they've got right here baked into the Whoop application. And that is the home section. They also divide it where you can go to the various breakout sections right here, like sleep. So we can see our performance in sleep. We can see the hours of sleep we got, the sleep that we needed. We can ask our sleep coach for more about that. We can see sleep statistics like time in bed, consistency, restorative sleep, sleep debt, sleep statistics, hours versus needed, and how our sleeping is doing over time, our time in bed, the restorative sleep, the efficiency, and more. So they break everything down for us right here. They've got the recovery broken down. What impacts recovery? You may notice a lower recovery if you are sick or overtraining. So they've got our lifestyle factors like diet, hydration, and alcohol taking in account to our recovery. We're about 41% now, and we can see what that looks like over time. So they've got resting heart rate, respiratory heart rate, and then of course strain. So they've got an overview of all of this section in the main homepage, and then they break it down into sleep recovery and strain, so you can see more details about all of these individual metrics that they create to make your score. So that is the Whoop band and the Whoop application, the Whoop fitness application. You can come in here and do planning. You can see, if you want to increase your weekly strain, you can do that, or you can maintain your weekly strain, or you can recover if you want to dial back your strain, or you can prioritize sleep or go on a vacation. So you can create custom plans in here. You can see all of your different insights that we have. If we tap on the insights button right here, they baked in, you can do a journal, so you can start tracking how you feel. It asks you sometimes to journal when you open up the app, and then you can say how you feel, and it will log all of that data right here inside the journal, and you can get an overview of it. So, and at the end here, it has an overview of everything. You'll get a strain target after you've collected several days of data. And then we can see a sleep planner. One thing I like about the sleep planner, we tap on it, at the top right here, we can go over here and modify our alarms. And so the sleep, we can set an alarm on here, and then our Whoop will buzz. It will vibrate to wake us up. And then you just double tap the top of the Whoop band, 1, 2, and it will stop the alarm. So I've got various alarms set here for my whole schedule to wake me up on various different days. And I really love the way it can just wake me up with the tap on my wrist, and I'm good to go. So there we have the sleep planner. It lets you know when you need to go to sleep. Another cool thing is you can have the alarm, you can have it wake you up based off how you feel. So if I come in here and I want to modify, right now these are exact time alarms, so they wake me up exactly at this specific time. But if I go to Wednesday and I edit this, I can say wake me up based off my sleep goal. So only wake me up when I've gotten enough sleep. So if I go to bed at 1, it'll calculate, my 8 hours of sleep, and then it'll wake me up later that day. And then I can also say when I'm in the green. So they've got various different options right here. I'm going to press the back button in the green. So wake up once you've achieved a green recovery. So I think this is a cool piece. If you're not a big fan of alarms, it can wake you up after you've gotten enough sleep with your sleep goal, or it can wake you up when you've achieved a green recovery and you're good to go. So I have mine set for exact time, but I think I'm going to swap over to a sleep goal or in the green recovery next time to see how that works out. So there we go. We've got the Whoop band. You've got the various different alarms here. I'm going to back out of that. So a really fully featured application. They've also baked in community here where you can send friends invites, you can learn more, you can read articles, and get teams and stuff to be on. And then they've got more details how you can access your account, shop, and tons of more stuff about your subscription and support. Want to promote your business in front of tech enthusiasts? You can sponsor AppFind to get a shout out on a video or even your own dedicated video. To learn more, see our rate card and request a sponsorship. You can click our link in the description to Passion Fruit to learn more and inquire about a sponsorship. So that is the Whoop Fitness Band. We've taken a complete beginner's guide looking over every feature here in the Whoop Band. We looked at how we unboxed it, how we strap it on, how we pair it with our phone, and then how we analyze the data within the Whoop application. So this has been a complete beginner's guide of the Whoop Fitness Band. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that thumbs up button and let us know what your favorite feature of the Whoop Fitness Band is in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to figure out when we release our next technology video. We love producing these for you and can't wait to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.